So why did Brahma create you?
Why? I don't know. He felt like
Have you asked Brahma?
I felt like
Has Brahma told you?
Anyway, no.
Is it important to know why?
Muhammad taught you to worship the indivisible spirit. So he did. Yeah.
We don't believe God is a spirit.
Well, I follow the path of self-realization.
Yeah, what have you realized about
Which is
it?
the inner path.
Yeah.
It's energy that manifests through the mind and the body and flows outward through the senses. And the task of the spiritual adherent is to redirect that within to greater realization.
So before we were born, the world existed. So at what point did the world always exist, or did it come into existence?
Well, you have the day of Brahma. Have you heard of the day of Brahma? So
If you're going into the Brahmic traditions,
yes.
do you believe Brahma has attributes?
Well, God is the existential being.
What are the attributes of this God?
Manifests in creation, and that is the day of Brahma that creates matter and duality. But God resides beyond duality and the manifestation.
What are the attributes of Brahma?
What are the attributes? Well, infinite.
Okay.
Infinite attributes, because it manifests through creation in an infinite creative way.
So did Brahma create or emanate creation?
He exists beyond vibratory creation.
So you are not Brahma, right?
No.
So did Brahma create you or emanate you from him? Or from it?
I'm a manifestation. We're all manifestations.
What does that mean?
Of that. Well, part of creation. One with Brahma.
Creation is distinct from the one who creates. Like when I make a table, I'm not the table, or the table is not part of me. There are distinctions.
It's a process.
Yeah, but the table is not part of me in any way. It's a creation.
It is at an atomic level, it is, yes.
How is the tree that made the table part of me, which I'm not made of tree or the table?
So I don't understand your question.
When I make a table or a chair, the chair and the table is not a manifestation of me or emanation of me or me in this way. It's totally distinct from me.
Well, it is, because it's a result of the thought arose in you to create the table. So unless the thought had arisen in you, the table wouldn't exist, because you manipulated matter to create the table.
So if I'm thinking about something, that something is actually part of me?
Well, yes, because you created it. You're a co-creator.
So if you think about a man or a woman, are you creating them?
No.
Are they part of you?
Are they part of? Well, you are a man or a woman, yes.
No.
So,
the people you're thinking about, just imagine now, just in 2 seconds, think about a person. That person that comes in your mind, is that part of you or your creation?
well, no. God exists beyond the duality.
So your thoughts doesn't necessarily mean what you're thinking of is actually part of you or your creation.
Well, it is on a certain level.
In what level?
It's a question of degree, isn't it?
Sorry, what level is that?
It's a question of degree.
No. Say you're thinking about a person, right?
Yes.
Trump.
Yes.
Is Trump you, part of you, or your creation? Donald Trump.
I don't really follow.
You are making a principle that whatever you think, like if you're creating a table because you have a thought process, and that's why the table is part of you because you thought about it.
Yeah.
So if I think about Donald Trump, is he me? in some way?
He's a separate individualized unit of consciousness.
Have I created him?
No, you haven't created him.
Have I emanated him? Manifested him?
No.
So my thought process has nothing to do with he being part of me or me being part of him.
No, because somebody else decided to create a child.
So why would a table be part of me then? Because I thought about it.
No, but the table didn't exist until you thought about it and decided to construct it.
Yeah, but that's your creation.
Yes, exactly.
So that's why I'm saying the creation and the creator has to be distinct.
Yes.
They don't have the same attributes.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Right.
Yes, I
So
agree.
Brahma created us according to your belief? Is he a creator?
Yes, he creates. Yes.
The creator.
Yes.
Do you worship Brahma?
No, not particularly.
Okay. So if someone creates you, would you not be thankful to them?
Yes. Yes.
Are you thankful to Brahma?
Yes.
So that's a part of your worship,
Yes.
being thankful.
Yes.
Right. So why did Brahma create you?
Why? I don't know. He felt like it.
Have you asked Brahma?
I felt like it.
Has Brahma told you?
Anyway, no.
Is it important to know why? When I make a table,
Yes.
I mean, people can ask, why is there a table? I can tell them table has this utility.
Yes.
So when you have this umbrella made by someone, it has some utility.
Well, I think it's getting a bit off of the point.
No, that's the real purpose of our existence, is to know the link and relation between me and my creator.
Yes.
So it's not going off the point, it's actually bringing back to the very essence, back to the very reality.
Possibly. Yeah. Depends how you express it. And
So as Muslims, we say the reason why we are created, our God tells us
Yes.
that to worship him. Worshipping is not just certain rituals, but everything that he tells us to do and tells us to avoid from. If we do that in accordance of his will, that becomes worship.
Yes, but Muhammad taught you to worship the indivisible spirit. So he did. Yes.
We don't believe God is a spirit. So
Indivisible spirit.
no, we don't believe God is a spirit. God is unlike anything. That's how he describes himself. Whatever you can imagine, like a spirit or matter, God is not like that.
It depends what you mean by spirit.
Yeah. So whatever you mean by spirit, God is not a spirit.
Well, it depends what you mean by spirit.
Okay? What do you mean by spirit?
Well, spirit in Latin means breath. So the word spiritus comes from breath.
Okay?
So in the yogic tradition, God is a state of breath. So if you follow the Indian yogis, they are able to enter the still state of breath, where they are able to suspend the animation of their bodily processes and to dwell in indivisible spirit.
That's
And sustain themselves.
creation and people. What does it mean God is a spirit? And in relation to breath?
I've just told you. Yes,
In a
it's
breath.
the still state of breath.
No, God is a breath?
It's the still state of God is a spirit.
No, God is a spirit, which means a still state of breath.
Yes.
Explain that to me, what it means to
So
God.
in the still state of breath, the yogi.
No, not people. God. Let's leave the yogi. Let's talk about God in a still state of breath. And explain to me, please, what does it mean?
Well, it is only realised through the mind-body consciousness.
Does he have a mind,
So-
body?
no, I'm talking about the individual.
I'm not interested in the individual.
Interesting conversation. Thank you.
Take care. Here again, we just had another conversation with a spiritualist from the Tantric or Hindu Sanatani tradition, in which he believes in Brahma, Brahma Day, in some kind of spiritual connections. And as we've explored or tried to explore a bit more about the nature of Brahma in his belief system, he felt a bit uncomfortable, as I realized, because it doesn't quite add up. It doesn't cohere in the attributes that he gives to Brahma. I still state of breath eventually. When asked what it means, even, he could only relate back to the ones who's meditating to understand that. But so we don't want what people does in terms of breathing, but what about the Creator himself? So this is where I think it's important for us to reflect. The belief concept that people have about God must make sense. And as he realized himself, the gentleman, in my humble opinion, he realized it doesn't make sense because he doesn't know how to explain it. It's not coherent. Islam, on the other hand, we say, the creator is the necessary being that must necessarily exist. And being necessary possesses necessary attributes or qualities. And those are the absolute perfections of every single attributes. Being self-aware, being one, being powerful, being knowledgeable, being unlike anything. These things cohere with each other. And those of you who are interested and don't know much about Islam, you can read the Quran, chapter 112, Surah Al-Ikhlas, which will tell you about the concept of God in only 4 ayat or sentences, clearly and coherently about the concept that we believe in, and see how it resonates with you about the Creator, with your mind and your heart. Thank you for listening. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم.